Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the secret test maps for Halo 4 that were never released. So, as you probably all know by now, Halo 4, it did come with a lot of maps at launch, but over time it also got quite a few DLC maps added to it as well. But what you might not have known is that there were also 3 DLC test maps for Halo 4 that were, obviously used for testing, but never released to the public, and for good and obvious reasons, as you'll see in a little bit. But these 3 DLC test maps, they were never publicly on the Xbox store or anything like that, but they were pulled from the servers by well, I'm not quite sure who managed to pull from the servers, but there's these maps were floating around out there for a while, and for this video I figured it'd be interesting to take a look at what these DLC test maps were like, starting with the first one. All of these are named Hopper Test 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start with Hopper Test 0, 1, and you'll notice that these maps are actually very small in file size, and they'll load very quickly compared to other Halo 4 maps. But anyways, here is the map Hopper Test 0, 1. It is a very small map, as you can tell, and well, it's a very basic map. The map is, like the description said on the main menu, this map is the blue map, and it is, well, very blue. Also, in the game files, like as you saw there, the Forge menu was pretty much empty, and in the game files there's only 2 weapons available, which is just the assault rifle and the Magnum. And technically the Spartan knife is available as well for assassinations if you were to play this map over multiplayer. But as far as multiplayer goes, it's a very small map, and it'd only be good for like 1v1s, or if you set up one of those octagon maps where everybody stay in the same position around the map and just I don't know, like snipe each other or something, or see like who's quicker. But as for this map's physical characteristics, the whole map uses the same texture. As you saw, the map on the textures on this map has like the word stream on it. It's the only maybe interesting detail, and has like a sphere on the map. But that's about it for this map. So let's move on to the next map, which is Hopper Test 0, 2. Again, very small map, and it will load very quickly compared to other maps. So this map, going by the description, as you might have guessed, this map is the green map. And it's mostly the same as the blue map, except it's green. And instead of spheres on each side, it's a cube instead. And the spawn points are also changed a little bit on this map. There's less spawn points. I think there's like half as many, I guess, or maybe there might be placed a little bit differently. But yeah, there's just less spawn points in general, and some of them are placed on top of the cube as well. Also, the texture on this map is different than the blue map. You see, the blue map texture, it looks mostly the same, except it had the word stream on the texture, whereas this map, it does not. It's a different texture. But aside from that, everything else on this map is basically the same as the previous Hopper Test DLC map. So, moving on to the last of the DLC maps, the test DLC maps, we have Hopper Test 03. And this map, if you saw the description a few seconds ago, then, well, as you probably guessed from the description, this map is, instead of the blue or green map, this is the red map. And it's basically the same thing. Well, mostly. The map's, the same, like, octagon, well, not octagon, but circle-shaped, but would be useful for an octagon game type. But, this map is red, and instead of the cubes or the spheres, it has a pyramid instead. But yeah, and the spawn points, I think there's more spawn points on this map than the green one, and maybe the blue one, I don't remember off the top of my head. But everything else is the same. The textures on this map that it uses, same thing as all the other maps, uses the same textures across the entire map. However, this map uses the same textures as the green map instead of the blue map. So that's basically all there is on this map. But one interesting thing I do want to point out is that even though there are spawn points and starting points all over this map, they are actually not forgeable objects. Normally spawn points are forgeable, but not these. These spawn points, they're pretty much a fixed part of the map. Like I can't do anything to them. I can't delete them, I can't edit them, I can't move them. They yeah, they're just part of the map, and there's nothing you can do about it. I can't even, even if I use the Forge tools to delete everything, it doesn't affect anything on the map. None of the spawn points at all. But yeah, so there you guys have it. That is the those are the unused or never released DLC test maps for Halo 4. So you know, it's been out there for a while, but I figured it'd be pretty interesting to show you guys what they were like. Maybe explore them a little bit, but there's really not much on them, not even in the game files. They're very bare bones maps. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, then as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else you want to check out or look into. But other than that, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.